Sometimes in life, we get a little bit away from who we are. That happened to me this week. I didn't realize it until I was sitting there with my girlfriend and we were looking at some of my older content, and I thought, geez, what happened to me? And I used to look at the old content and think, wow, this is so cringy. Who could do this? How could I do this? There was a prior life where I made content that was really different, and it was really important to me. And as soon as I was at the peak of doing it, I stopped doing it. You might ask why. I amassed hundreds of thousands of followers on other channels, and it was something that I thought was pretty cool. I didn't understand it though. And I still don't understand it. But I looked back and I thought, I think I may have gotten away from something I'm really good at. Talking about what's coming from the heart. What's coming from the heart? And I see so rarely people doing that anymore. I do see plenty of people talking about Iran, talking about Epstein, talking about Trump, talking about politics, making the latest meme out of the meme machine, doing whatever we can to give our peace of mind in a world where everybody has an opinion. I'm no different. I'm your host. It's Late Nights. I'm Anthony Cassess. If this is the first time you're seeing me, then welcome to the channel. We just hit 100 followers or subscribers. 100 people. 100 people that think they should subscribe to my channel. I think that's so meaningful to think, wow, at this crazy little desk of mine with some cameras, a little microphone action, and my very, very, very corny jokes, which I find funny, but I'm not sure anybody else does. I thought, let's do a late night show in the peak of basically late night arbitrage. Late night series are dying. They are. But I was inspired by SNL and seeing what they do on channels like that, where Colin Jost and Michael Shea do the weekend updates. Chevy Chase used to do it back in the day, and I thought, wow, I really want to do that. I am so inspired. It's something that means something to me. I thought, if I could write the best jokes, this will identify with who I am. This is who I am. I can make people laugh and make people happy. And one day, I started doing more of that and a lot less of talking from the heart. I became fragile and really sensitive, scared to share what's on my mind, only partially sharing a little piece of me because I never wanted to put too much out there. Now I look around at people like Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons said, shut the F up this week. Shut the F up. Just focus on your work and your art. And that resonated with me. I was like, you go, Gene. Yeah. Gosh, I just ate a handful of Tums. I hope it's not all over my fucking tongue. Tums. How cool, though. There's still people that believe in just doing the work that makes you happy. And that's what I believe in doing here, even though it doesn't always come out in the way I'd like, because I'm a perfectionist and I can't help it. And I'm hypersensitive to the things that I do or don't understand, and I want to figure them out. Like, this is something I have to figure out. But here on Late Nights, if you're new here and this is your first time seeing me, the war in Iran is important. What's happening in our capital is important. Who's running our country is important. Those things matter. But you matter too. And what you think matters. And how you feel matters. And maybe you don't always have to talk about your feelings, but it's okay to be okay with not being okay. You picking up what I'm putting down? We like acronyms here. I'm very dyslexic, so the more acronyms the better, because that helps us remember things. And while I do think some things in the news are absolutely hilarious, because who thinks of this stuff? Who has enough time inside of a day to sit there and think, let's do a Titanic statue of Trump and Epstein? Now look, I will applaud to whoever, very diabolical, mind thought, I should do this. I am not that diabolical. I'm a very simple guy. I think life needs to be simple. I think what we do here needs to be simple. It's either you love it or don't do it. It's either you love it or you don't do it. And if you're not feeling those two things and you're doing it, why? And I look around at those things every single day. My relationship, my life in general, my family, which are the absolute bloodsuckers on any freaking person. My family, not so bad. But your family will get you down. They'll get the better of you. My job, what my hobbies are, and how I make time for the things that are really important to me. Those internal commitments that I have to keep to myself to keep me here and whole. And yeah, I don't always want to pick a side. And maybe sometimes I do lose my way. And you're going to lose your way. You should lose your way in life. And you shouldn't feel so pressured to just find your way. And when you're young, maybe you're going through a lot. And it's hard, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to figure this out. Like, you know, I got this relationship, and it means something. And I got this job, I want to do good. And I got a family, I want to please. And I got this and that and this and that. And you're going crazy. Before you know it, you lose your mind. Iran, war, politics, merely an afterthought. You should be informed, but not too into it. It's scary out there. It is. So this week I want to talk from the heart and tell you it's going to be okay. I want to tell you from the heart from somebody who's not good at it. I don't have this life figured out. I don't have the blueprint. I don't know what I'm doing. Every week we sit down at this desk and I think, how the fuck am I going to get this message across? It just happens though. And I think Gene Simmons is onto something when he said, just do the work and shut the F up. So here we are doing the work. We just passed 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I cannot say it enough. Thank you, praying hands. I had to slip that one in there. I like when people do the praying hands thing. Like, that was good. I saw what you did. That was funny. What do we got here? Oh, I'll have to bleep this out of this episode. Go to jury duty. Do the right thing. But at the end of the day, do the right thing for you too. Because even though this is a crazy late night and politics are everywhere and it's suffocating and it'll make you want to throw up and it's so nauseating to see, all we think anymore is what side are you on? Not, hey, how are you doing? What's new? What's life doing for you? I think those are important topics. When did we stop doing those things? When did this life become just about Channel 5 News? When was it just about fact checkers? When was it just about being mean to each other? Let's get back to the little things, guys. The simple things. The little things that keep us going. Sticking to your gym routine. Telling people how you feel. Being nice to yourself. I am the worst at all those things. So this is definitely a scenario of the pot calling the kettle black. But that's what I do here on late nights. I'm a hypocrite. What are you going to do, you know? It's my life. Hit that subscribe button and enjoy it. Pretty diabolical, all the stuff I see going on these days. That's why I just try to stay in my lane. And I try to come on here every week in some weird and indirect way without overcommitting to you, which is a really big problem for me because I want to commit to you. I want to get it right for you. I need to get it right for you. I have to. There's no alternative. Because the only way to do anything is 100% of the way. You know? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you don't take the shots, then that's on you. You can't be mad at anybody else. I love episodes where I just get to ramble about shit. It's so great. These papers, none of these papers mean nothing. All right, well, they do. Okay, they do. But it's cool, you know? Sketch comedy is great. But if you could just shoot from the hip and get it right, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Like this week, the White House, well, they've been doing it, but the White House, politics, why not? Only because I'm a fan of this certain somebody. The White House has been using part of their social media strategy. You probably don't even know this. You have no idea this is happening, but the White House has been using, as part of their social media strategy, movie clips, shows, memes, anything to grab your attention. And Ben Stiller, great actor, great comic, great genius, great creator, fired back this week when they used a clip out of Tropic Thunder. He said, hey, I'm not going to let you turn me into your war machine. I'm not going to be doing that. And I've been watching a lot of Madagascar lately, so I looked at this post and I was like, yeah, Alex the Lion, you won't be part of the war machine. You don't deserve it. You deserve to do bigger things. But still very cool. And look, what are you going to do? You can just do your best, and people are going to take it the way they take it. You'll never be able to change how that goes. So this week, as an ode to you and who you could be, try not to forget yourself along the way, because life will beat you down, and people are not kind, and far and few people will have your best interests in mind. But there are people that will, and you have to trust them. You have to commit to them. You have to see it through with them. You have to believe. There's proof in this believing thing, guys. I'm telling you, praying hands. I believe. Never give up on you. Every day, try again tomorrow. People say, don't wait till tomorrow. Hey, everyone says, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Have you ever said that? I'll do it tomorrow? Then tomorrow comes and you never do it? Well, never give up on the theory of trying to do it tomorrow. Because just one day, you might get it right. That's some sound advice from my tiny little desk here on late nights. I'm your host, Anthony. Thank you for listening to me babble about nothing for the last 10 minutes. It is a great honor to be of service to you and to have this late night episode and to have the channel doing what it's doing. It's really cool to me because I'm just a normal guy doing normal things, just doing what I do. I don't think there's anything special to it, but I try to get better at it every day because I know the more I can be me, the better I can make this place. Right? That feels like a good place to end. I feel like we could end there. Right? That's a late night. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Another one bites the dust. Okay?